our map. Our goal isn't just, listing the steps. It's about understanding why you do each thing, what's actually happening. Find those little nuggets of knowledge.
The mechanics behind the clicks.
Precisely. Okay, let's unpack this. So first things first, like anything online, you've got to start at the right place.
Absolutely fundamental.
The guide says step one is accessing the Apertum DEX. So you need to head to https.dex.apertum.io.
And it might sound basic just typing a URL,
Yeah.
but in DeFi, getting that exact address is, well, it's your first security check, really. You're connecting directly. There's no bank intermediary.
Oh, okay. So triple checking that URL isn't just good practice. It's essential to avoid like phishing sites or scams.
Exactly. One wrong character could send you somewhere. Well, somewhere you don't want your wallet connected.
Right. Okay, so you're on the correct site, dex.apertum.io. What's next? Establishing that link, right? Between your wallet and the DEX.
The connection phase.
The guide mentions opening MetaMask first. So you pop open the extension, type in your password, hit unlock. Pretty standard.
Standard, but it's step one of authorizing yourself.
Then back on the Apertum DEX page itself, you'll look for a button. Probably says Connect Wallet. You click that. Then it'll likely give you options, and you specifically choose MetaMask.
Because that's the wallet we're using in this example.
Right. And finally, MetaMask itself will likely pop up again, asking for permission, and you click Connect there too.
Okay, so let's pause there. Those clicks, connecting the wallet. What's really happening? You're not sending funds or anything yet.
No, not at all. It's more like giving the DEX permission to talk to your wallet.
Exactly. It's establishing a secure channel. The DX can now propose actions like, say, a token swap or adding liquidity.
But you still have the final say. Your wallet will ask you to sign or confirm any actual transaction that involves your assets.
That's the core of self-custody right there. You're granting interaction rights, not control. Big difference.
Okay, that's a really important distinction. So wallet connected, secure link established. Where does the guide take us next?
We head towards the liquidity itself.
Looks like step 7 is clicking on pools. Makes sense. That's where the liquidity pools are.
Nah, yeah, pretty descriptive.
But here, the guide throws in a note, a potentially important one. It says, please read the FAQ section. Why flag that specifically here?
Ah, good catch. That's likely because adding liquidity isn't risk-free. The FAQ probably covers things like, well, impermanent loss, for one.
Right, the big one for LPs.
Yeah, and maybe specifics about the fee structure for this particular pool or how rewards work or withdrawal rules. It's due diligence before you commit funds.
So not just generic help, but pool-specific details you really need to know. Okay, good advice. Don't skip the FAQ.
Definitely not.
All right, so assuming you've read the FAQ, the next action, step 8, is clicking Add Liquidity.
Getting closer to the core action.
And here's another note in the guide. See note of LP earnings. This sounds interesting. It's hinting at the reward.
It is. That's the primary motivation for many people providing liquidity.
So how do those LP earnings actually work? What are they?
Well, think about why the pool exists. It's for traders to swap between the two tokens in the pool, right?
Right. Like in this case, it looks like wUSDT and APTM.
Exactly. Every time someone makes a swap using that pool, they pay a small trading fee.
Okay.
That fee doesn't just vanish. It gets distributed among everyone who provided liquidity to that pool, proportionally to how much they put in.
Ah, so your earnings come from the trading activity happening in the pool you support.
No.
More trades, potentially more earnings.
That's the basic idea. You're acting like a mini market maker and getting paid for facilitating those trades.
Gotcha. Okay, that clarifies the incentive. Now, the actual doing it. Step 9, selecting the tokens and amounts. The guide says choose wUSDT, which you mentioned is wrapped USDT, like Tether.
Yeah, a version of Tether made compatible for this specific blockchain or DX setup.
Okay, and then you choose APTM, Apertum's own token, presumably.
Most likely, yeah. They're native or utility token.
So you pick wUSDT, you type in an amount, say 100.
Okay.
Then you select APTM, and the guide says the amount autofills.
Right, and that's linked to the next crucial note in the guide.
Which is, here, note. You have to have both wUSDT and APTM to the same value in MetaMask to add liquidity. Value, not amount.
Exactly. Equal value. This is super important. Why do you think that is?
To keep things balanced. If you put in $100 of wUSDT, you need to put in $100 worth of APTM, even if that's a totally different number of tokens.
Precisely. These pools, these automated market makers, work on mathematical formulas to maintain balance. Usually something like a constant product formula. If you added, say, $100 of one and only $50 of the other, you'd instantly shift the price within the pool. That creates an arbitrage opportunity someone would immediately take, basically balancing the pool at your expense.
Ah, so the equal value rule protects the pool's integrity and, indirectly, you from immediate loss due to imbalance.
You got it. It ensures the pool starts off balanced based on the current market prices.
Makes sense. The guide also mentions here you will see your percent of share in the pool, so you get immediate feedback.
Yeah, it shows you how much of the total pool your contribution represents. That percentage determines your share of those trading fees we talked about.
Right, right. Okay, so tokens selected, amounts are in equal value, you see your potential share. What's left? Just confirming.
Pretty much the final authorization steps.
Step 10, click Supply. Then Step 11, a confirmation screen appears, and you click Confirm Supply.
So you're confirming the details on the DEX side first.
And then Step 12. Your MetaMask wallet likely pops up one last time. This is the actual blockchain transaction authorization, right? You click Confirm there.
That's the one. That's you signing the transaction with your private key, telling the blockchain, yes, take these amounts of wUSDT and APTM from my wallet and put them into the liquidity pool contract.
And then you wait a moment for the blockchain to process it.
Yep, wait for network confirmation.
Okay, transaction confirmed. Your tokens have left your wallet and gone into the pool.
Yeah.
But you get something back, right?
You do. You get a receipt, essentially.
Ah, the LP tokens. The guide calls them IDX V2 tokens here. Step 13 is clicking Add IDX V2 to MetaMask. And step 14 is clicking Add Token in the MetaMask prompt that appears. Why do you need to manually add this token?
Well, MetaMask doesn't automatically know about every single token on the blockchain, especially these LP tokens, which are specific to each pool.
Okay.
Adding it just makes it visible in your wallet interface. The tokens are already yours on the blockchain once the transaction confirms, but adding them lets you see them, track their quantity, and interact with them later.
So if you skip this, you'd still have the LP tokens. You just wouldn't see them listed in your MetaMask assets.
Correct. Which could be confusing. These LP tokens represent your claim on your share of the liquidity pool. They're what you'll use when you eventually want to withdraw your liquidity and any earned fees.
Got it. So adding them is basically for tracking and future management, essential housekeeping.
Exactly.
And then, step 15, click, close. And the guide says, you are done.
And you are. You've successfully added liquidity.
Wow. Okay, so we went from finding the right web address all the way through confirming the final transaction and getting our LP token receipt visible. It seems complex at first glance, but breaking it down step by step.
It makes sense. Each step has a clear purpose, connecting securely, understanding the terms via the FAQ, balancing the value, confirming the transaction, getting your proof of deposit.
Yeah, it demystifies it quite a bit.
And, if we zoom out for a second, understanding these steps is more than just technical know-how.
How so?
It shifts you from just being like a passive user of a financial platform to someone actively participating in its core mechanics. You're contributing capital that enables the whole thing to function.
Huh. That's a great way to put it. You're part of the infrastructure in a small way.
A very real way. You're enabling decentralized trading and potentially earning from it. It's a different paradigm.
Definitely food for thought. Which leads us to our final question for you, the listener. So what does this all mean for you? You followed the steps. You've added your wUSDT and APTM. You've got those IDX V2 LP tokens sitting visibly in your MetaMask. What now? Beyond this initial setup, what other actions or maybe responsibilities or even risks should you be thinking about now that you're officially a liquidity provider? What comes next?